All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Carnivore Trades. Today is Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. Markets hovering just above the flat line today as Jerome Powell testifies in front of Congress. He will be testifying tomorrow as well. And I pointed this out on Twitter, but the last time we had an OPEX week, actually, if we look over here on the spiders here, so we had OPEX week last in June, and we had that sell-off. Remember, we had the Fed speaking that week, and then all next week the Fed was speaking as well. So you want to be careful of these games. As you can see, we gapped up, sold off, and then rallied right back. The market makers are going to use the Fed's words to push the market in the direction they want. And then the narrative on CNBC will be, oh, the markets are bearish, or oh, markets are bullish here. But basically, they're just trying to get those options to expire worthless. So don't make too much out of this action. Take everything with a grain of salt. That said, again, markets roughly flat, so not a whole lot going on. Although they are pumping Apple pretty good, I would be very careful with this one. If we can get the symbol typed in right. Yes, I'd be very careful with Apple, up 2.5% here. Again, it would not surprise me to see this thing reverse before Friday, if not tomorrow, and into Friday. Anything that's run up like this, this much, especially into an OPEX week, it's definitely a candidate for a pullback. So it looks like they're creating some FOMO here, to me anyway, with this name. But so that, Apple really carrying the NASDAQ today with the lower yield. Another area that's been hurt by the lower yield is the IWM, which has a lot of bank stocks in it, Russell 2000. And notice over the last month or so, with the yields coming back in, it's quite underperformed, making a lower low here on the daily. If it takes out this pivot, it's going to have to go back down and test this trend line. And I don't honestly know if that holds at this point, because that would be your 1, 2, 3, 4th hit there. And if that breaks, it's probably going to go down to the 200 moving average, which would signal a potential correction in equities here. So Russell 2000 softer. Also, another area that's hurt by the low yield, energy. Look at the XLE. I just tweeted this out. Excuse me. XLE now making a lower low on the daily chart, just by pennies, but still there. And that could be signaling some weakness. I told you guys in the weekend video, I believe, I said, look at the XLE is right into this 50 moving average monthly, and look, we're getting a nice pullback right off of that. So that's why I said don't chase energy here. I wouldn't be a buyer of oil or energy stocks right now. Let them back and fill, let them pull back. We're seeing crude. Crude had a nice bounce yesterday, but giving all those gains right back down over 3% now on the day on crude oil. So I do expect that to move lower in the near term. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, by the way, speaking of things that are down, how about lumber all the way to 550, down 8% today, just getting absolutely decimated. Again, this is the chart to look at, isn't it? So those sawmills coming back online and everything. It should have a lot of support down here around 500 though. But this is an incredible chart. Now, I called the top. I didn't think it was going to go this fast down to 500. I did predict a downside target of 100 and then 850. Where I thought it would stall out, but this thing is really dumped out. So lumber taking a huge hit. Not really affecting the home builders yet, although the home builders are weaker. But we'll keep an eye on this. If this breaks through this line, it may have to come back down and test this gap fill. If you get through that, you're going to the 200 moving average. Kind of a similar looking chart to the Dow transports. Actually, they're kind of trading in lockstep there. I still think this will come back down and test that 14,000 area. Nice little inside bar breakdown there. You're kind of just consolidating this, but if this thing rolls over, you're going to have to hit that 14.2 area and probably 14,000, maybe even the 200 moving average. But that's something we'll keep an eye on, and I'll let you know if anything changes. As far as the position we picked up yesterday, the JETS, definitely softer today. I'd like to see a little bit more out of it, but overall, as long as it holds this pivot, it's doing fine on a weekly closing basis. I actually like this trade because of the stop out is so close to current price. So basically, we just, if we can hold this by Friday, we're okay, and we're in the trade. Another one that I'm in is Cloudflare. Nice pullback today. A little bit off the lows here, but it looks like it wants to go down and test this pivot here from last week. If you break through that, your first stop is 95, which would be target 1, and then target 2 would be your 50 moving average, which I think I had a 382 retrace at about 92. check here. Yeah, so my target for, yeah, my target too was at about the $92 area for the 382 retrace. So anyways, yeah, nice little action going on today. Keep an eye on that XLE, and we'll keep an eye on crude as well, and the transports. Definitely watching those. All right, guys. Yeah, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I'm sorry about the live stream stuff. I want to get one in soon. I just haven't really had time, honestly. I'm trying to make time for it, and I want to do it, but I want to be able to like go for an hour and actually do a good Q&A. So I am trying to get one put together soon, though. But anyway, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you later.